Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another WARNO match. This is the finals of a tournament that I hosted on headquarters. If you're looking to join tournaments and events or just play some multiplayer, link in the description. Anyway, this is the finals between Prestor John and ClapperClapper. Prestor John has made the finals before, and this is the game one of a best out of 2 out of 3. Prestor John playing 3rd Armored on the left side of the map. ClapperClapper here playing 11th Division Parachute on the right side. Let's see their opener. Just some, normal stuff here. Some mortars, some infantry, some superi, stuff there. Lots of helos with that. 6 helos. Pretty cheap ones, though. They're crap ones, 25-point ones, and then some also some HBM 40-point ones. One over here up there in the north. Pretty light deployment in the north. In contrast, we see a heavy deployment from Prestor John going into the north, and nothing going into the south. We just see some recon here. Pretty much not really going to contest it at all. And some, what is this? Pepperells, PVADs, Bradleys, no tanks, and 3 helos. Anyway, let's get into this thing. We are off. It's kind of interesting here. Like, we're seeing both players kind of focus on one side than the other. No CVs, I think, from either player as well. So they're really going in for that early rush. But, I mean, kind of interesting, though. Like, all these forces are going to come down here. I think the winner of this game will pretty much be decided based off who is able to react quicker and redeploy troops. We're already seeing smoke being dropped here. Trying to give himself that early advantage. That looks a little dopey. Also see a Mirage fighter coming up. 175 aircraft. Pretty good aircraft. If there's any helos. Any reaction from Prestor John? Nothing yet at the moment. Pulling in. Trying to go in for a nice kill on the recon. Gets a nice clean kill. Goes in for another one. Gets a clean kill on the Cobra. Wow, 2 helos down already. Pretty much the Mirage just paid for itself. Actually net positive right now. See a second Mirage. This time a 200 model. 2000 model. Coming in. This mount is a little bit in the way though. Should derp it out. Yeah, does derp it out. Gonna come in for a different angle. Pulls out immediately. Takes in a hit from some type of AA. I think Clapper here, realizing now there's nothing on the southern flank. Seeing some PVADs come in here. No CVs yet from our opponent. CV coming out for the first time. And Clapper here giving himself the first 3 tick. Trying to get in there, but unfortunately not really doing much. He's going to peel out here. See one of the cannons coming in here. Looks like he's going to try to go for one of these Cobras. Oh, they're landed. John here not reacting. Oh my god, loses one of his helos. He fire another shot? No. In the air, they can take a lot more damage. It's stunned. I mean, this thing's paid for itself like 10 times over already. Killing that 1 elo. Got Burrell coming in to react Prestor John here. Goes its nice missile, nice clean hit, goes down. Paris coming in, going in for the guys instantly. Don't even know what that was. Bradley's coming out here, engaging the Paras. Bradley gets a nice hit on it. Pretty open over here. These are 45 points. Bradley's are like, what, 60 points? So, pretty positive. This is going to go down. See a Mirage. Bomber coming in here now. 250.1. Ooh. Doesn't look like it's got its bombs off. And it goes down. 250 points lost there. Back on this plant side, we're starting to see some movement by ClapperClapper here. He's trying to get into this area, looks like. Trying to clear out this area. There are 2 PVADs here. I'm seeing a huge push of Apaches right now. 3 Apaches. 125 points each, going right down the middle. There's nothing in there. Surprised I haven't seen any fighters yet coming out from opponent. He's got to be aware, though. He's got really good fighters. But I think Prestor John here's plan is to maybe lose one of these Apaches 125, but trade positive by shooting it down his AA, which lead to some huge positive trades. Ooh, kills a CV there. It's revenge. But Prestor John having no CVs out yet. Trying to win this out straight out. F-15 here, coming in here, not really paying attention here. Now he's about to get himself caught up in a bad situation. Oh, goes down. That was really worthless right there to lose that. Probably shouldn't have. Now Prestor John's probably a little bit negative right now. I mean, it does look like on the surface Prestor John has more things on the board, but it's not so much on the board compared to the amount of aircraft we know for a fact that ClapperClapper had. Trap rail is being reloaded. Rocket Apache is coming back, rotating to southern flank. There is no AA down here. He is just relying solely on his fighters. He has plenty of them, and they have paid off pretty much. Now we're a little bit at this weird spot. It's an ST2, and it's in WARNO. Like, get to the 7-minute mark, people start to slow down all the aggressive plays. Apache's here, coming in. Gonna clear out probably these scouts so they get eyes on them. Seeing him back off though. Seeing a way more AA come in. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of AA coming in from Prestor John here. Another 2 more chaparrals. Like, my god, this guy's gonna like just spam out the AA. No CVs to like counteract it yet. Enemy CV's about to get in here. He's replenishing that. Starting to see some AEs come in as well. Recon. Prestor John bringing out his first CV of this game. Probably gonna get rid of that plus, -6. Go 2-speed here, like nothing's going on too much. We don't want to sit here and do nothing. Patch coming in, opening up on the Paras. Paras goes down. Pretty much nothing on the north. We do see a helo coming in here. Prestor John being smart here, backing off, realizing there is a helo with AA. Nothing too much on the southern flank. We're seeing a CV coming in the southern flank. 2 fighters coming in here. Going in for straight fun infantry. That is very interesting. Really risky. Gets away with it. But those aircraft can be repairing forever. Guess you really want to prevent them from getting some infantry in here. The chaparrals are pretty much moved up. Get the PVATs. Seeing some ATGM squads come up here and some of the first tanks. Prestor John in response now receiving both points. Bring up his first tank here with them. But Prestor John's gonna go back to the negative here in a second. Now that this is happening. Really needs to focus on getting back, deceiving this area. He's like, not cleaning up some of this stuff over here. A lot more A than anything else. Apache Rocket is hanging out on the flank, not doing too much. The Legionary squad getting him over here on the flank. Prestor John, though, using a lot of resources to defend the flanks. Seeing a cluster coming in here, going in for a PVAD. Gets the killing kill. But positate for Prestor John here. Clapper coming in, maybe with something else. He is marking that PVAD. Pretty surprised Prestor John hasn't moved it though. Trying to get it out of the way. In AMX. Sorry, yeah. Oh, an AML. Some supplies coming up. You see Clapper here moving up here. We got an F-15 coming out here. Going in for a nice clean kill on that. Any reaction? Yes. Did you see a fighter come out? Pulls away though, nothing too crazy. He's smoking himself off. He's getting in here. Prestor John's forced to retreat. He's got really no infantry up here or any real forces. Just got AA on the whole front line. This is going to become very dicey. There is a Dragoon here squad, but not getting too hot in CQC. You got one Bradley. Does have 2 Bradleys over here rotating. Big fallback. Look how much A there is. Oh my gosh. This is too much AA. Look how many points with AA here. Oh man. It's all in one area. This is got a cluster right now. I'm trying to get out of the way though. Did pretty good. Decent job pulling out there. Most people would have definitely lost all of that AA, but he was able to get it out. Now it's looking very dicey for Prestor John, right? He's not really in the southern point, and the opponent has a stronghold now in the north. Pretty much owns this area too, so he pretty much has an development, free movement. Not very good for his position. Seeing some AA come up now. Prestor John investing pretty heavily down here in the south. Got an Abrams here pushing up. Targeting ATGM. ATGM derps out, misses. Gets clean kill on the ATGM. Another ATGM coming up though to replace his position. Unloads. Gonna pull back his ATGM, put in the building. That's smart. Rocket Helo coming up. Who gets clean kills. Recon goes down, ATGM firing. Abrams trying to get its front on, gets its front on. More ATGMs being brought up. I'd be surprised if we didn't see AA coming up. No, just more tanks. In the north, we see some tank play gameplay coming up. Not too much though. Being forced to back off there. He doesn't have enough line of sight, and he's got these AA helos protecting him from any type of, you know, rocket Apaches. Clapper though, seeing the enemy TV, buying some 105s, I believe. Yep, 105s. Probably pretty deadly. He's bringing them up pretty close to the front. Dragon squad's coming up here, helping out. Gonna bring up even more AA over here. We're down back to 1 speed here. See a fighter coming in here now, going in for the recon, trying to get rid of these things. Clean the 80 points. Chaparrals though, flying right over the Chaparrals. Goes down. Pops a trade for Prestor John though. I mean, he's trading well. It just needs to get these key positions. He's kind of like in the just down here. He's totally boxed out. Cluster comes in. Gets a clean kill on the CV. Making Prestor John get even more negative now. This is what you don't really like to see right now. It's a problem for Prestor John now, right? Even if he wins the north completely, wipes out, takes this point, locks it down. If he doesn't at least contest this point for at least 15 minutes, the game's over. So he really only has 6-7 minutes to really turn this shit around, where he's in a bad spot. Can't move up his rocket patch. He's got these helos hanging out in the rear. Bradley's doing the work. No tanks though in the north. And 2 Bradleys here hanging out. See the Abrams over here. 2 Abrams actually. Replenishing themselves. Problem is, can't really move up. There's too many HGMs right now. The artillery now on the battlefield. 105s. PVATs being used as frontline units. Does work. Vets are pretty cheap, honestly. But they're firing 55 points like derp gun. Over here, we're seeing some more reinforcements being deployed in the south. Prestor John doing the same. We have some Bradleys here, 3 of them. You can get maybe into this area. The problem is, like, you need something to soften up these Milans. Kilos are his best bet, but these things are gonna just tear him apart. They'll land it right now, right? It's probably gonna go up in the air right now in a second. Maybe not. A little slow uptake, probably microing the aircraft. Fusion area is getting annihilated. CSC coming here, pretty interesting. I mean, it's a nice hit. Another C coming in. It's the same hit on the same thing, unfortunately. F-15 coming in though. Going in, getting nice missile outs, but turning in, getting out of the way. Oh, it goes down to the barrage. Cluster coming in though. Going in for the enemy CV. Prestor John's got line of sight on it. CV from Prestor John coming up to the north as well. Dodge, yeah, he gets a clean dodge. Charles also gets away here. People are jumping smart here, coming around the lines here. Abrams, though, not gonna be in a great spot. Like, probably has no line of sight on it. P-Vad's aiming up, opening up the Musée here. Kill. The Jaeger coming in here. Goes in for the CV, gets the kill. Yeah, I think that's about game right now. Like, I don't really see a way for Prestor John to come back. Think too much. He's not trading positive enough to really turn this thing around. The opponent's in really good defensive positions as well. You just can't move up because of these Malons everywhere. Need some artillery. Find even more AA. Bradley's going out, going down. Yeah, tanks are going down quickly now. And these paras, assy. He's gonna get flanked here. Actually flies over the line. Trying to go all the way deep in that round. Fighters come out though. Heals out. EV getting in here. No fighter yet. Some AA units coming up. Ooh, the apron's going down. Yeah, and he quits there. Yeah, pretty positive for ClapperClapper here, doing pretty well. Prestor John doing well as well. Anyway, congratulations to Clapper in the first game. Prestor John, I'm pretty sure this is Hippie, if I had to guess. Anyway, well, this is the first game of a 2-game series. We'll see how the next game goes.